So let's look at the final 16 so we can set up our tournament. First, looking at the 16 seed, we have the Cartier Tank Francais, the large edition. This came in with 21.2% of top 10 votes, but a couple interesting things about this is there were 5 other watches that were within 1% of the 16 seed, so very tight. On the outside looking in was the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. That was the one that just missed the cut, which personally was a surprise to me because that would be one of the watches I probably would consider in this price range. Now we move along to the 15 seed. We have the Panerai Luminor base logo. That's the PAM 00773, coming in with 21.9% of top 10 votes. And spoiler, this is the only Panerai to make the cut, although there are not many Panerais in this price range to begin with. At 14, a surprise advancing to the round of 16, we have the Frederic Constant Manufacturer Classic Power Reserve Big Date, receiving 22.3% of top 10 votes. At the 13 seed, we have the Breitling Top Time Deus Edition. That's coming in with 22.5% of top 10 votes, and being the first Breitling to ever appear in tournament history. Next at the 12 seed, we have the Grand Seiko SBGE 201, receiving 22.8% of top 10 votes. Grand Seiko returns again, now taking part in the last 4 tournaments. At the 11th seed, we have IWC's Pilot Watch Automatic 36mm, specifically on the bracelet, receiving 23.2% of top 10 votes. At the 3 seed, we have the Omega Speedmaster 38, coming in with 61.4% of top 10 votes. The first Omega in tournament history to appear. Another Omega appears at 2 with the Omega Seamaster Aquaterra 38mm on a strap, 61.6% of top 10 votes. And just to specify, this is the teakwood edition that we're talking about here. And then at the number 1 seed, we have the Omega Seamaster Diver 300m. No surprise here, receiving 75.8% of top 10 votes. This is the highest percentage of top 10 votes a watch has received in tournament history. It edged out the 72.9% of the Tissot PRX of the under $1,000 tournament. So now the round of 16. So let's look at some of these head-to-head matchups. So we'll start with the 1 seed going up against the 16 seed. And Omega moves on with the Seamaster Diver 300m, taking the largest margin of victory in tournament history. 88% of the votes going to the Omega Seamaster Diver 300 compared to that of the Cartier receiving only 12%. So the Cartier goes home in round number 1. Moving along to the 2 seed going up against the 15 seed, and Omega is going to get another victory here with the Seamaster Aquaterra 38mm on strap, taking 83% of the vote compared to the Panerai Luminor. If we didn't have the previous 1 and 16 matchup, this would actually be the largest margin of victory in tournament history. Omega continues its dominance with the 3 seed Omega Speedmaster 38 going up against the Frederic Constant Manufacturer Classic Power Reserve Big Date. Speedmaster gets 80% of the vote, and just for context, there's only been 1 matchup in tournament history before this tournament where a watch won a matchup with over 80% of the total vote. It's already happened 3 times as we've gone through 3 of these matchups. Speedmaster 38 goes to the final round. And then there were 2. So we have the final championship round. We have Omega versus Omega. Who is going to win? Let's look at both of the watches and see how they stack up against one another. On one side, we have the legend that is the Seamaster Diver 300m. Descending from a proud lineage of dive watches, which was one of the key contributors of Omega's reemergence in the 90s with its affiliation with Bond. Its ceramic bezel, wave dial, and unmistakable helium escape valve included in the silhouette is one of Omega's best watches regardless of price. On the other side, we have the most attainable mechanical Speedmaster in the current lineup with the 38 Speedmaster, including a coaxial caliber, the 3330 on the inside, carrying the torch of the former Speedmaster reduced models. So we started with 60 watches, we're down to the final 2, thousands and thousands of votes cast. Now the results for the winner. The 1 seed Omega Seamaster Diver 300m versus the 3 seed Omega Speedmaster 38. And the winner is the Omega Seamaster Diver 300 goes all the way as the 1 seed, taking 55% of the vote.